buck says, bro, just go back home. Thermos full of coffee grounds, dog looks smarter than me, that's known. Camel on backwards, waders on wrong feet, fall in the water before I find my seat. I'm day drunk in a duck blind, cold feet, warm beer and pride. Ain't seen a feather in the sky all day, but I keep calling anyway. Punting is a sin, Lord, I'm sinning every time. Just a fool with a shotgun, day drunk in a duck blind. Buddy swears they'll fly at dawn, it's noon, he's humming some old hymn. Decoys floating upside down, pretty sure one learned to swim. I trip on the cooler, he laughs till he cries. Only thing unlimited is how much we lie. I'm day drunk in a duck blind, cold feet, warm beer and pride. Ain't seen a feather in the sky all day, but I keep calling anyway. Punting is a sin, Lord, I'm sinning every time. Just a fool with a shotgun, day drunk in a duck blind. If ducks had thumbs, they'd text their friends, y'all come watch these idiots again. They circle high, then change their mind like, nah, we good, y'all stay behind. I raised that gun, clicked and sigh, forgot the shells, why do I even try? Hey! I'm day drunk in a duck blind, cold feet, warm beer and pride. Ain't seen a feather in the sky all day, but I keep calling anyway. Punting is a sin, Lord, I'm sinning every time. Just a fool with a shotgun, day drunk in a duck blind. Just a fool with a shotgun, day drunk in a duck blind.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Just gonna try to do another short hunt here again. Try to keep it short. We're back in BULT. Got the new 50-round ammo vest. Finally. What do we got here going on? There's that. Everything looks good there. Just trying to sort out my mic volume still. Looks like it's doing okay, I think. Alright, to the menu. Yeah, I think I'm pretty well all geared up now. Sales lady brought us her vest. Here we go. 50 round. 50 rounds available. Going to do just a little duck patrol in springtime. I did one earlier in the day, and it was turning out really well. It's got the DH-155, modified choke in black. Big backpack. I still gotta test if the size of the backpack slows you down, not just the weight. I think it's just the weight. Oh, I also got the new moose boots too, so I'm pretty much fully geared. A little bit of money left over. So this is like pretty much the end game of BULT at the moment. 10,000 faction. And then you're just kind of filling out the rest of your inventory, really. Because I still have to get this guy. 52 grand, and this guy. And this guy. So still lots to buy. The clothing I gotta buy all. One call I have to buy still. Gotta fill out the decoys, of course. Can always buy like a second one of these, I suppose. They're not that expensive. Ooh. I should actually run 50 rounds of fancy ammo. Let's run the fancy threes. I need 2 of these, right? 1, 2. Let's try that. Everything else is good. See what kind of day we're looking at. Springtime. I like the 6 in the morning start. But we don't have one. Let's try the cold Sunday. And I'll just go into the morning. I think that's what we'll do. I think so. Get a little bit of sunshine, maybe. We could be running cold day, maybe. Sun's already setting. We're just gonna do the standard, just move the time along a little bit. Because I'm not hunting this evening. I'm gonna go right into the morning. I just need to move the time along. Short amount. Look at that nice sunset. We'll sort out the ammo. We're actually going to get rid of Grandpa's hunting shells for finally. We're going to try the fancy number 3s. There we go. And we will load that up and then replace with Grandpa's, I guess. Oh no, I got Grandpa's in there. Oh, okay, well we'll spin Grandpa's shells. I won't bother unloading it. So the first 5 shots won't be what we'll judge it on. We go to sleep, it's almost 10. Well, I'll set it for 6, but we probably won't make it to 6, right? Maybe? Oh, I gotta change the volume on the game. Alright, we must have almost made it to 6. 5. Alright, that's fine. That's bright enough. I'm used to autumn and it's still pitch dark at this time. To get my volume working. So just gonna do the old patrol and see if we can lure some birds over. I did this earlier and it was working out quite well. Within the first in-game hour I had like 4,000 and a few birds. It's true, those widgeon drakes, they do sell a lot. Or sell for a lot. But I tell you, it's nice to be able to leave with 50 rounds now, not have to run back to the cabin. You can pretty much just do it a complete hunt. Like, just go till your 55 rounds are gone. And then just close the hunt down and run again, really, instead of running back. Not a bad way to grind it out. So what we're going to be doing is we're running this a lot. Play around with a few different calls. See if we get any curious ducks to swing on over. So basically you do a call, wait about 10 seconds, anywhere up to 30 seconds. Because if you get a response, they'll come in fairly soon. I'm not worried too much about ducks that are on the water. I'd much rather them be flying. So I just walk the shores, basically because I'm used to doing that to try and catch wounded ducks. Which there aren't any right now, but keeps you near the water too, and helps to try and shoot them over the water to find them, so... I find it not a bad idea just to do the normal route along the water's edge here. So I run the call, one call, and I immediately switch back. Switch from missiles to guns. Because they come in so fast sometimes from the call. And you don't want to be having the call out. So that's what we'll be doing. Just doing a bit of a patrol. 50 round pouch. Not going to set any decoys or blinds or anything. Just going to walk the shores. Like I said previously, I did this before. It turned out really well. We'll just see how it goes now. I forgot to check the temperature, but it's was cold on the main menu anyways. Wind's going north. Wind does like going north, I find. Wing there. Yeah, so we're going to running those fancy number 3s. The first 5 shots are Grandpa's, and the rest are going to be the fancy number 3s. We'll be doing the call. So we call, switch for any curious ducks, get the gun out immediately, because within 10 seconds to 30 seconds, if any ducks go to respond, you can get them. Oh, geez, I got distracted by whatever birds those were. This was not a call, this was me spooking him. The other one might have been from the call. Hard to say. I do like the north wind here. A north wind day, simply because this big lake, everything will float towards you here. Oh, nice widgeon. Widgeon Drake, he sells for a lot. Nice. They're a trophy duck. What he's worth? Ugh, 1100. Just that easy. First duck right away. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. It's a nice action. Well, it keeps you busy. If you got the 50 rounds, you don't really have any downtime. You're always walking around. You can play with the call, try to adjust for times. I will fiddle around with the call, you will get different responses. Like, I'm learning more about the calls and what you get. But I typically just stick with mallard single for a little while. But I have had ducks come flying in and actually land when I'm walking by. I also had a scouter take off directly at my face. I didn't have the recording going, which is too bad, because that would have been crazy if I'd gotten them. But you do, I didn't do it right there, because you do want to switch to your shotgun pretty much right after the call, because they do come in pretty fast. How you doing, Barry? I keep forgetting to send a message to Howie there, SOC. Haven't seen him in a while. Don't know if he just doesn't like duck hunting, or hopefully nothing happened to the guy. Oh, there, see? I just did a call. And we got shovelers. They might have seen me. Or they were just passing by, who knows. But I heard some shovelers there. Oh, we also have... No, they landed. There he goes. Oh, click, click, click. Not the best shooting there. That's what happens. So I don't know what in the world was going on there. Oh, we're loading the good rounds now. I don't know if that had to do with the call, because I heard the splash of them landing. I didn't really see them. Anyways, they were spoonbills. I might be stuck here for a little while this guy comes floating in. I don't know if that stick will make it. Oh, it does. Alright, let's bring him in. That didn't, we might have wounded duck. We'll have to walk back later, maybe. Not too sure. I am firing number 3s. So, I mean, one pellet hits it, they should be wounded, so there could be some up there. We'll have to go check. Still quite hooked on the game, especially if you keep progressing and getting the equipment, because we're pretty much fully geared now. Max backpack. Oh, I think these Drake shelters can sell okay. Yeah, you did alright. Max backpack, max ammo vest, got the EH-155 modified black semi-auto here, 5-shot. And oh yeah, we got the fancy. Oh, the textures failed. Oh, hold on. Wait, did they? Let me see my boots. Did the texture fail on the boots? Oh, maybe they are bugged. That doesn't look right. Shouldn't it be camo all the way up, or are our pants covering the boots? Oh well. Hopefully the game's not bugged out. People were telling me that the boots are bugged or something. And of course, I forgot to back up my save before getting them. Because I was wearing these before, and I remember camo going higher than that. It looks like it's like untextured. Oh well. Hopefully the game doesn't break. I don't want to have to grind all this back again. Well, that's not too bad. 2 ducks, 2,000. Big excitement in the neighborhood. A house blew to smithereens. They're saying gas. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Holy smokes. I'd always be paranoid of having big propane tanks or something sitting out my house for heat. Let's try another call. Shotgun out. See what happens here. Just gonna switch the call up a little bit. So each call is going to play into different need of the duck at the time. You know, if it's hungry or curious or trying to be social or whatnot. So I do cycle through them. Gee, that's a loud guy. But I do focus on just the quick little mallard call. That's how I suspect it works. is this is just going to ping every single duck and render and just see if any of them are curious or not. So as you're moving along, you're going to get more ducks in the render, plus the ones that just are flying around. But if they're not curious, they might be hungry. So you could try this. I haven't had too much success with the feeding call when they're flying. Actually, not really too much success at all. You'd think you would. But it's worth trying. If you're doing a few calls at once, it's hard to say sometimes which one is the one that was working. So for science, it's good to keep them spaced apart a bit. Go call, shotgun out, and repeat while you enjoy the scenery. I guess you could try this on the boat, but it's harder to pivot around. Just kind of paddle around on the boat all day. But yeah, you just kind of chill out, do a hiking simulator. Now, the last time I tried this, it was cloudy day, and it was warmer cloudy day. It was way more active than this. But that's always not set in stone. You can have active any days. It's just some weather and some conditions are just higher chance of more active than others. I believe, anyways. Makes sense. Oh, see, we got them way out there. I don't know. Oh, they're landing. Or I spooked them. They turned. They're landing. So that was nothing to do with the call. That was just duck highway stuff. Yeah, they're right there. Well, I suppose you can't totally say that wasn't the call. Because what was I doing? I did a feeding one. That was a curious one. I don't know. That could have been just coincidence or not. Unknown. All I know is the call does help sometimes when you're walking around. Not really too sure. We might just fire from here. I'm not gonna really run around there. Oh, we could try. Oh, they already took off. I count 4 wounded. We'll have to... Yeah, that was quite successful. I don't know how much to credit that with the call, though. Because I did call feed over there. And I called, like, the quack over here. And they did bend around. Oh, I did quack again here. So I don't know. But it's going to be hard to see in the video or stream, but... I seen them turn. So, that's a little trickier. We got a lot wounded, though. I did see at least 4 head towards the ground. So, we're going to have a bit of action up here. And while searching, of course, you want to keep up the call. Shotgun out right away. Oh. That one was on... Oh, that's one that's wounded on the ground somewhere. Oh, right there. Oh, there too. So are they trying to fly? Is that what's going on and they're just running instead? I think there was one there. Yes. Oh, and then I get this other one. Okay, so these guys landed on the ground. Never made it back to the water. Yeah, but these spoonbill drakes can sell okay. So there's 2 of them. Look at that, 4,004 kills. So we're doing well. And there's 2 more down up here. Oh, he's on the ground too. You're just not making it to the water? I guess I didn't hit him? Hmm. Where'd he go? Ran through here. So we'll go walk around the shore, because he might be at the water by now. That was good getting our money back, because I spent 2,500 on 50 shells. And we're already at 4,000, so that's good. And they definitely seem better. Maybe I hit him and I just didn't see his body? And don't forget to call. Because while you're doing this, you can have more fly over. Okay, I don't see him. Well. That was funny, but the flapping across the ground. Huh. I don't really have a whole lot of experience figuring out what they do when they're on the ground. It's usually they go to the water. And there's 2 more. So this is just more of an active hunt to walking around, doing the calls. I don't know where these 2 got to, though. We'll probably be back this way. Maybe stumble into them. Maybe they went to this shore. Since all the ducks are probably the same ducks in render, we'll mix up the call. And gotta watch the sky, because they don't always quack while coming in. Oh, my CPU fan just kicked on. Does that mean I have ducks? Huh. Don't actually know why it's kicking on. What time we got? Kind of wish I did check the temperature a bit, but it's supposed to be colder. But should delay their flight. They should be pretty hungry. They're not eating yet. Alright, I'm gonna swing around. Because I was wondering if one of the wounded ducks came out this way, but I don't know, they're all on land, I guess. I'll just keep the collar because I don't think anything's active right at this moment in this area. Or they would have came by now. Yeah, I stopped being so concerned about ducks on the water. That takes... Yeah, they're right there. I mean, I can try and fiddle around with the ducks. They are coming this way. Hello there, taters. So a few ducks just hanging out on the lake. Let's see. We'll get the shotgun out. They'll probably take off, though. I think if you let them take off before shooting, they seem to have a chance of flying at you. Not even ducks. There they go. That wasn't enough lead. Ooh. One was too much lead. No, no, but that other one. Alright, so there's a couple anyways. We'll keep up the calls while we're hanging around here trying to find these guys. Oh, here's one. Oh no. I heard a splash, but maybe he was wounded and swam? Do the look over the reading glass strategy. Must be along here. Tweety bird. Oh yeah, my CPU fan's running warmer right now. The CPU is. How come? I hit the guys over here. Where'd they go? Definitely need the dog. The dog can't come soon enough. Hmm. Oh, there you go. More. So definitely some action here. So again, it's hard to tell who was responding to a call because they were flying over there. These first ones, I think, were responding to the call. Pretty tricky though, but it does seem to definitely increase the activity. They're hungry and they're moving for food. But the single quack seems to do the job. Now, I've definitely lost count of all the ones that are down. There's 3 floating. We'll just work on them, I guess. Wait, more? Where was that? I just heard a touchdown. Oh, he's over there. Is this a shoveler all by himself? Let's see if he'll come this way. Because typically I don't ever get this to work. I haven't had much success manipulating them on the water. But other people say it works. There he goes. Caught him. He's over there now. I'm starting to give more lead because I'm finding I don't give enough. And sometimes I give too much lead, so... Tricky business, these shotguns. Is this even a duck? There's a lot of them, yeah. Get pretty... Oh, what was that? What duck's this? Oh. Through all that, we hit a lapwing. When did I hit the lapwing? That was bad timing on his part. To fly up in between me and the ducks, I guess. I guess that was one of the splashes. I'll probably walk around while that other one starts to float in more. This looks shoveler-like. Oops. They all definitely should be hungry. Oh, already down half our ammo. I'm gonna have to go look for these wounded ones. Oh, there's one. Yep. Hello there, Winter's Creed. Ah, doing well. Been, hunting for 2 in-game hours? About, a little bit more. We got, this is gonna be kill number 6. Over 5,000 gold doubloons. We're using the fancy number 3s. They've already paid for themselves, so that's good. And just kind of patrolling around, doing some calls, and it seems to work. At least my theory seems to be working. Now here I've still never figured out a good way to cross. Even with super boots. That don't seem textured. Kind of surprised I only found 1 wounded there. You walk backwards with the stick. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, well aware of that. If you walk slowly back with the stick in the water, yeah, the bird stays on the stick longer, but you are pulling him back slower, and he still falls off of the stick. So in the end, I found it's actually quicker just to keep pulling him fast many times. Well, that's just me. I used to do that all the time, but it's far more annoying to do it the slow walk back way. I found anyways. Video pic deserves a like in and on itself. Yeah. The pretty attractive, you know, beautiful hunter duck hunting women is controversial these days in this world. I'm old-fashioned, though. I grew up in a hunting sort of climate, with the hunting camp. There may have been a few lady posters on the wall. My grandfather did a small engine repair business. And, you know, there were a few posters on the wall there, too. Alright, see, we can do... Find these wounded ones, because there's a lot more down. Yeah, no, I thought that was clever, because the little vest she's wearing is the women's version of the 50-round ammo vest that's in this game. Remover, you have the one on the land out there. Known as Man of Culture. Yeah. Wait, there was one that floated in, right? And remember, yeah, I've got a few of them on the land now. But when they're on the land, it's kind of hopeless until they find their way to water or something. There was one that floated in and I forgot it, right? There another one? That's what I mean, whenever you're like searching for the ducks, I always like let out the call too, because you can keep the action going sometimes. Oh, here it is. Ah, thanks for the reminder. Yeah, there's multiple ones that are down. I'm just kind of hoping they make it to the water. Oh, here we go. Little widgeons. I think they were just passing by. Eh? I don't know. I think so. One hit. The water. All right. More looking. Lots of wounded ones around. You go this way? Is that one that just splashed? I think so. He's right there. Back here, you. I always kind of feel bad for them when they are wounded and crawling out. But you're worth some money. Oh, there is one in the water there. I'm doing quite well. 8,008 harvests. There's 1 for 1,000 here. Not bad. That is definitely better than autumn. Autumn is just as busy, I find, but you got so many teals. There's tons and tons of teals. Here you get these widgeons once in a while and they're worth a ton. But yeah, you could do the slow pull-in thing, but see, I got them halfway with just that. And then it doesn't take long to just chuck it out there again and yank them a bit more. I do find it quicker to go back and do it this sloppy way. I find it anyways. And then I don't have to get them in as close as I used to, because when you start the game, you really can't get your boots wet because you have those just normal boots. So you have to get them right in. So then it makes more sense there. But the quick way, you don't have to get them all the way in, really. You can just get them here, like if you got the fancy boots on, and then you can just run out and grab them. Man. Definitely making bank here. 9 harvests over 9,000. Nice. Same thing, keep running the call. You get your normal flybys, but it seems to get a few extras. try this way. And I imagine that it doesn't actually send out the attraction signal until the call's complete, because it just makes sense for how they would program it. And you'll see when you're done the call, like this one here, it'll pulse orange, like, all over the bar. I think that's when, like, the game, like that, I think that's when it, since it is successful, I think that's when it actually sends the lure. Like within the game code, would be my assumption, because it can't do it before you successfully complete it, right? I think the little blue, like the orange flash is when it does, so. So you won't get them going in the middle of the call, or coming in the middle of the call. Is it now? Fine. I mean, it is cool, so they would... There's the dugout there. Could still see some flight happening. There he goes. I can't even see him. He's just a speck. Don't think there's anything around right now. Do a little bit of a jog. Alright, I guess we'll head some ammo. I don't want to get too far away though, because I only got, I guess I got 21 shots. We'll visit the tractor. Now I'm wondering if my computer's surviving. Stand by. Thought I smelled a burning smell. And the CPU fan's firing up once in a while. It happens on Unreal Engine 5 games, I find. Whoop! Okay. Okay, well that wasn't related to a call at all. Great. No water around. Oh, I guess there's water there. Where'd he fall? Oh, a little bit too far forward. They're kind of just zipping around all over the place. And this is super long. Oh dear. Not a big fan of hitting them out in the fields. Well, see if we can see anything. Send the pretend dog out. I didn't get anything that direction. Do some low vegetation searching. Lost some space, lost some ducks. You can't hear my fan, Barry. You haven't unlocked the extra ammo yet? No, I do. I've just used that much ammo. Currently working on the semi-auto. Nice. It's a game changer. Yeah, I know. You're kidding. Because I can see the decibels coming through my microphone. Alright, I don't see him. He waddled over here, did he? Jeez. I don't know where all my wounded ducks are gone. They're all over the place. I got the big number 3s in there. Figured they'd be dying more than being wounded. All I can do is patrol around the shores in hopes that they make it to water and I stumble upon them. Oh, there's one. About time I found one. Cheapers. Oh no! Rats. So that's just a random flyby too. Maybe turn them? I don't know. Oh yeah, you can do the slow walk back, yeah. But a bunch of times it'll like fall off and you can't see it now. Gotta wind the darn thing in anyways. And you didn't quite make it. I don't know. Whoop! I jumped over him. Those birds? They're lapwings. Keep looking for wounded ones, I guess. No, not lapwings. They don't pay anything. Can't even harvest them. They're like a weird seagull. Yep, I didn't know what they were when I started either. Started the game. Oh, I shot one. Then you figure out what it is. Well, oh. Oh, see, that was lapwing. No, I haven't tried it. Other full auto, nope. Same gun, just camo and full choke. So I expect I'll miss more. "15 shots, eh? Hmm. I wonder what happens if you put a blind here and sit on this hill. Watch the tractor. I wonder how much stuff you'd see come through the sky. A good amount of water and render. People are in Discord, or someone in Discord did an excellent hunt at this lake. But I've never had any look at it. I mean, I get some, just not very much. Teal? I think I spooked him. I don't think that was anything to do with the call. Guess we could walk over to see if there's any on the water. Whoop. I hear you. Oh, he's flying away. So there was some ducks on this water. This is one of the hot spots. See if anything's still on the water. I think there's like one mallard or one teal sitting here or something weird. Oh well. But yeah, here's... This is a hot spot here. And over here. Can be anyways. I'm not gonna go get that duck, that's too far away. Ah, there are some around here. I don't think you can do anything with these ducks to try and get them to take off and fly over here. $6,000 IRS. You get the 8K. Let you grind for the automatic. Yeah, the IRS take a while. If you're good at grouse hunting, you get 50 IRS per grouse. That's how I got a lot of mine. I just had the water flicker. Like it changed or something. And mallards in the springtime are worth 50. Yeah, a lot of mine came from grouse hunting. 10 grouse, 500. I think the female or the hens are worth 40. Oop. Because, I mean, if they get lured, they'd take bloody forever to get over here. Well, he's just far. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll fly towards us. I mean, I have had it happen. don't see them flying. Oh, I think they just did it. Yep. And they indeed flew the other way. Can't win them all. I think that's a duck. Actually, couldn't tell. What was that? Huh. Oh, it was a duck. Next. They're scouters, are they? Is there a nice duck? Yeah, I guess it was worth coming over here. And some of them just didn't take off. I mean, I didn't see them till they took off. Just, I mean, I sort of stopped. Whoop. Oh no, that's a lapwing. Never mind. Oh no, that's a widgeon. Wounded widgeon. Yeah, it was a sniper shot. It just didn't have enough oomph. You're too far away to take him right out. So I do find it better just to spook him off the water. He'll fly towards you, sorta. See, and then people say they spook away from you. But he took off with the wind towards me, so, you know, you never really know where they're gonna take off. I don't know which way the widgeon would have swam, but he's worth a lot of what we'll go around and see. There's another one that was floating. Oh, he's still out there. Buying ammo help? I don't know. I think so. More unified grouping, apparently. We won't really know the extent until the shooting range comes out. But it does seem that these work better. And some say that these will be more powerful because they're a high brass instead of the low brass grandpa shells. But I haven't looked into it too much. I haven't worried too much about ammo or anything like that until I'm really waiting for that shooting range. But you can try it and see how it does. These are just the blue number 3s. I mean, they're definitely paying for themselves, so that's fine. A big duck, eh? Almost 12 harvests and almost 12,000, so still doing good. And for a second, I wasn't sure if that was a duck, because I had like the seagull or whatever yelling, or the lapwing or whatever. Where do you suppose he is? Right here. Of course. We're doing all right. 9 shots left. So this is pretty busy up here. No large flocks, though. Just kind of disrupting a few of them. A lot of miscellaneous birds up here, though. Yeah, I think this would be a cool spot for a blind and some decoys up here. I thought I heard one. Really? Oh, yep, down he goes. Another wounded one. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot different than Grandpa Shells. I still wound a lot with them, too. I'm shooting out of range all the time, right? But I was thinking blind out here. Could be interesting, right? This has got to be an okay spot. Seagull, you think coming in? Oh no, it's the lapwings, right? Yeah, that'd be right. Surrounded by water. Especially if the wind's blowing towards you, then they would just float in. I guess that widgeon I wounded is across the other side. 7 shots. Times in the game? Yeah, it should be the quiet time, really. Oh well. A lot of wounded animals around, or birds around. Make our way back towards the cabin, maybe? I don't know what call you'd use in the middle of the day. Cover some ground. Maybe get some more ducks in render. Just kind of quiet time, so it's probably going to be nap time in the cabin. And re-ammo up. Oh, they went way by. So they just went where they wanted to go there. Didn't care about calls. They landed on one of these up here. Not sure if they already left. Are they hungry? They should have their bellies full, though. Can't tell if they already left or not. There they go. Rats. So much for that. Not even a duck. Yeah, they landed here, but I thought there was more of them. Oh, there's two that's left behind. Oh no, there's more than two. Whoop, too far. Whoop, bad shooting. Oh well. I knew there was more. That, direct horizontal to you, they're awfully fast. Little teals, were they? What's over here? I can't tell if that's a duck on the shore. I think it's something. Of course. No? See things? much we can do with 3 shells. I spent 2,500 on shells, profited 10 grand. What's that? I think it's a rock. Check out this pod and go to the cabin. I think there's the beaver. I don't know if he's got a big enough tail for a beaver. Can't even look for any grows. You're getting to fly to the cabin. Oh, that's much warmer than started anyways. Restock. Let's go to 6. The ding 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 for. Alright. So about 30 minutes left to hunt. What's the dinging? Is that through YouTube? Let me know if that's the game or through YouTube. Is there a way, I can't remember if there's a way to notify me through YouTube or not. Now I'm checking. No idea. Can't tell. Okay, we'll go this way. Yeah, about 30 minutes left to hunt, I think. Okay, that's gonna be driving me a little crazy if I don't know what that is. Was that the game dinging when I do a call? It is. What kind of bug is that? That's weird. Oh, that's gonna drive me up the wall. What is with the ding? I heard a teal. Because that's the ding you get, like when you get your feet wet. Was it telling me I have my feet wet all the time? So weird. Well, with a lovely dig, we will see if any ducks are flying. Maybe it wants me to have wet feet? I mean, I can get wet feet, see what it does. So there's the ding about wet feet. Nope, it's gonna keep going. Turn the sound effects off in the menu, mainly because the noise reflecting the ducks was driving me up the wall because I never knew all section made a noise. It doesn't! I got some kind of bug going on. Usually just like a tick noise. Very weird bug. Doesn't seem to be any activity now anyways. It's all quiet. Ding ding, supper's ready. It's a very quiet afternoon. There we go. Oh. Started to increase elevation. Altitude. One duck. One little teal. Ding, 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 I win. How come we got blue at the back? That's weird. Oh, the dinging stopped. Yay! Just came back while the dinghy was there? I don't know, it was a weird bug in the game. Every time I'd cycle inventory or cycle calls, it would ding the little bell. Not getting much action, though. It is weird. I haven't seen that bug yet. Hmm. Don't seem to be much going on. Top of our castle hill. Yeah, it was super quiet. Holy smokes. Not even spooking them any off the lakes. Whoa. Oh, that's the red list duck. Nice try, game. It didn't spawn any ducks in except for the red list. That was a long journey across half the map for, like, barely any activity. That's crazy. Like, all off the map. Definitely entered hiking simulator mode. Oh, there's a couple. So that might have been a call. Trying to figure out what call that was. I think it... Oop. Oop, second shot was bad. We got more here. Okay. That duck looked funny. That's not the red list one, right? Oh, it's... Oh, because it would have yelled at me if it was the red one. What? Oh no, this isn't even a duck. Oh, that's why it looked funny. Not even a duck. Darn it, I was expecting two ducks to fly out from there. Darn it. Oh, there's another teal. Oh. Double! There's another one tweeting. Yeah, it was a lapwing, yeah. I guess we'll let them float for a minute. Well, there's some activity. We got movement now. There's one down over here somewhere. No idea where, though. What was that? Oh, there's another teal. Maybe there's a teal in the water nearby. I keep hearing them. You ducks even moving? I don't know what the ducks are doing. There's a downed one over here somewhere, though. Nope, that's water. Like how they have the moon, I wonder, does it go through... I don't know how well they're doing the moon. I've never really studied the moon stuff. Yeah, if you really don't watch for the land, then it's really difficult to find them. And it might not even be here. It might have waddled away. Oh. I hear you. Oh, they're way over there. They're, outliers. And completely ignored me. And... render. Darn. Well, we can go that way and see where they landed. You know the stars but not the moon? I find that amazing. I know the moon's... Yes, the moon never interested me, really. I guess you need a specific date to figure out the moon. Maybe you can figure out the date by the moon. What is it, a waning moon, waning moon, or whatever. Kicking those up. Look at the sun setting. Man, these wings. Keep thinking they're ducks. Alright, now, where did they end up floating to? See, they were supposed to be coming this way, but they weren't really going this way. Oh. Pretty sure this was their way, great. Sweet. Where did the double go? See, there is a duck sitting on the water close by because he's quacking once in a while. Over here? Yep. One shot. Wounded. Knew there were ducks close by. The problem is I haven't found the other ones. This is getting sloppy. Did any of them land in the water? Yeah, I do have ducks everywhere. I have a lot of wounded ones. And they're just laying in bushes somewhere. But there's these two dead ones that were in... Well, there's my shell. That were in this one. Where in the world did they go? Because they seem to be floating not with the waves. The ripples. But if they were, I guess they'd be over here. Be nice to get those too. Here they are. So they did come with the ripples. Look at that picture in the sunshine. I don't know if anybody did over here or not. Changes, waning and waxing, not as good as it is I used to be. Right. I know very little about it. They're shovelers. I still hear shovelers. There's no water in the direction I'm hearing them. Oh, it's a woodpecker. Never mind. When the woodpecker just goes prick once, it sounds like the cluck of a spoonbill. Wondering why it's like there's no water over there, it's just trees. You really do need a dog, yep. Game's not complete without a dog. It's supposed to have one. That's how they designed it. Just they released before the dog was done. One of the wounded ones anyways. Mallard in. Be funny if you pulled in a fish. Yeah, we should add that, right? ducks over here. Oh. Stand by. Major frame drop. We got a big frame drop. Ah, my frames went back up. Oh, I wonder where that was. That was a frame drop of like at least 30 ducks. They were in render somewhere. Like any good hunter, you can tell how many ducks by the frames. Darn. I didn't hear them or see anything. There's a wounded duck over here. Could go over and see if I can find where that one flock landed though. Maybe it took off, came back. There's mallard drake. Was that another duck? Just happened. $19 ducks, 15,000. Well, they might have landed on this one. Or not. Sunsets do look good though. Teal that I couldn't see. Oh. Going away. Don't seem to be in the right spots. Oh, hold on. Frame hit. And now it's back. Oh. Now it's back. Something's going on with my ducks. There's some big flocks around, and they're like in render and then gone again. Oh, it's one of the red list ducks again. Right there. So did I have a bunch, like a flock on the big lake here, or the smaller one behind me maybe? Anybody home over here? Not really. Somehow we missed the big flock. Back to the big lake. really hear anything anymore. No ducks or anything around. Just the lapwings. Colors, yeah, it is nice, isn't it? Nice moon reflection on the water. There we go. One splash anyways, mallard. Splash one mallard. Got the calls down? Not really. You mean just the rhythm, or like when to use them? Oh, the rhythm? Yeah. Not like there was one. I still just look at the little thing, though. Oh, maybe I didn't wound another one. Getting pretty dark now. Hunting by moonlight. Yeah, if the light off, won't be able to see much at all. Yeah, I got the big fancy ones. Only going so far. Get out of here, you. Oh, frame hit again. Ah, it's for a second now. I mean, he went down, but not hard. Might have been a lapwing splashing in the water. Incoming. Somewhere. Missed them. Oh, they just landed. Interesting. Landed somewhere over there towards the moon. $11 game time. Oh, here's a few. I really can't see them, but they're the ones that landed. There was the widget or widgeon that was heard up here. Somewhere. No, I don't think I'm gonna find the widgeon. Any other ducks want to show up? Because it's probably won't go hunting past midnight. Yep, yes, that'll be all the excitement for now. It's almost midnight in game. A little quiet. Alright, well let's see what the stats are. 20 ducks for that hunt. Not quite, what's that, like 18 hours in game? Patrolling around doing the calls. Oh, I couldn't find 7. Oh no, they were all over the place. So some of the ones I thought were wounded or downed, but I know these were all not on the water. They're all in the bushes and the fields and the trees. Oh well. Widgeon, a whole bunch of shovelers in a row. They sell good in the spring, not so good in the autumn. Right here. Oh, yeah, got a lot of good ones there. Then it really kind of died off. A bunch of teals. A couple good mallards at the end. Getting up there, but yep. That will be that excitement. Another hunt completed. I'll have to figure out what else to buy. Or, later on, I guess. 33,000. Could do a new coat, new call. More ammo, I suppose. But I am tired, so we're gonna shut that down. Thanks for hanging out again. On good old BULT. There's the sales lady again. She did bring us our nice ammo pouch, or ammo vest. That helps a lot, actually. We never had to go back. Well, we had to go back once to refill, but that was just middle of the day, normal nap time. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Everybody have a good night. See you next time.
Well, I didn't miss that duck, no sir, not me. When grandma shot and bent the BBs, sun was in my duck, no sir, not me. Wind grabbed my shot and bent the BB.